Africa Guarantee Fund has mobilized $6 billion over the last decade to fund SMEs, but its head of portfolio, Nnomo, says this amount is too little as the institution aims to possibly quadruple it in the next coming years. Now, how will this happen? Our Rise Business correspondent, Rotus Oddiri, posed that question and more at the Africa Financial Summit in Casablanca. Let's have a look.
All right, this is, of course, the Africa Financial Summit here in Casablanca, brought to you, of course, by Jeune Afrique, the International Finance Corporation, and the Kingdom of Morocco. Arise News has been speaking to executives from across a number of sectors, and we have a very important guest, because this guest keys right into the theme of this year's summit, which is about funding. We've got the head of portfolio at the Africa Guaranteed Fund, which is, of course, Mr. Nnomo. Thank you so much for speaking to Arise News, sir. You're welcome. So for those that don't know, please educate us, inform us, tell us about the Africa Guarantee Fund, your footprint, what you do, and so on and so forth.
Okay, thank you again for the opportunity. So African Guarantee Fund, we are an organization aiming to help to finance SMEs. The organization is based on this idea that the SMEs are the one helping to create jobs in Africa. So this is our mandate. How can we reduce poverty by job creation and through this activity of financing SMEs? And we are doing it through our partner financial institutions. We have nowadays around 250 partner financial institutions in the continent. We have around 44 countries where we have operations as at now, and we have been able to unlock around 6 billion of additional financing for SMEs in the continent. We have some focuses like women business financing, blue economy, green finance. We have specific tools for that. The key one is the guarantee. So basically we are providing guarantees to financial institutions for them to unlock financing to SMEs. We also have technical assistance programs that we are using to improve the capacities of financial institutions and also of SMEs. So this is basically what we are doing.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for the breakdown there. So look, you are at the core of the topic and the theme this year. So I want to get your honest thoughts about the theme this year, which is about the theme is unlocking Africa's wealth, mobilizing domestic capital to scale across the continent. There's been a lot of talk of foreign direct investment, getting money from outside. The focus, what the organizers are saying is that, look, Africa needs to fund itself. Is that possible? Is that realistic? What are your thoughts on the theme?
I think it's obviously possible. If you look at the total assets of the institutions, it is something significant. When you compare the total assets of financial institutions in Africa to the needs in terms of financing from SMEs, from households, there's something to be done. And I think one of the panelists at the opening session was talking about these pipes and the plumbers. Yeah, so it is exactly what we have to address. Now, from the AGF point of view, you know what we are doing. We are able with $1 to finance, to lead to financing $8. So if someone is investing $1 in AGF, we are able to unlock $8. So imagine if it's 100, if it's 1 billion, what can be unlocked in terms of financing. So we are exactly the type of organization able to recycle these local savings that are in the banks. So the question is, which pipes can we build? Who will be the plumbers? So it's very insightful discussion that we are having in these meetings.
Can you talk about some of the challenges, though? I guess, is it, with SMEs, sometimes, an SME that's just started, it doesn't have a history, and so where do you show your history of income to a bank that wants to give you a loan, or data issues? Can you talk about some of the challenges that need to be worked upon in order to improve financing of these SMEs?
It's exactly what AGF want to do. our role is to bridge this financing gap. The financing gap will be coming from perception, because there is the risk and the perceived risk. So we would like to deal with this perceived risk. There is issues about the skills. There is issues about information, the type of products that financial institution can propose. So we expect our solutions, which are the guarantee and the technical assistance, to help to change this game. Okay, you are not able to finance this SME. Will it be the same if I'm training you and if I'm proposing you a guarantee? Will it be the same story? So this is what we are doing on a daily basis. And as I was telling you, it is something which is working. We have been able to unlock 6 billion USD up to in 10 years for African SMEs. So we have a model which is working. I think we should raise awareness about the fact that we need to do more. 6 billion is very low compared to the needs for the requests that are received. So we need to go to the next stage and do more, 3, 4, 5 times what we have already done.
Gotcha. So
to reduce the
fantastic. So that's as much as 20 plus 30 billion. So what would need to happen? Do you need more partners? Like the other development finance, other institutions like yourself, or is it more banks? Where is that? How are you going to raise that money to increase that funding?
Of course, if you want to do more, it means more partners. But now, there's a question about the type of partners. Will it be DFIs? Will it be states, sovereigns? Do you think our states have money to invest? So there's so many questions behind that. But I think we are showing the way to go. We have a model which has been proven. We have a proof of concept, as you say. So this can be replicated, and we are willing to have discussions and to move it to the next stage.
Fantastic. What about the sectors? What sectors do you seem to be? What sectors have been financing the most? Is it agriculture, or is it technology, or is it healthcare, insurance? Or what have you been seeing with the SMEs that you've been funding?
We are sector agnostic. We at AGF we would like to be as flexible as possible. Of course, there is some sectors that are excluded for obvious reasons, but we would like to be able to finance all the sectors. But of course, we have some preferences. We have a big interest in all the subjects related to green finance. We have a big interest in everything related to women and youth financing. We have a partner we are developing a program in blue economy, all the subjects related to lakes, to rivers and sea. So all the ecosystem around this type of waters. So we really want to touch all the sectors possible, but of course we have some interest in some sectors. Yeah.
All right, look, you have a panel to get ready for, and you mentioned financing women and youth. I know your panel is on gender, right? So, and I know there's a lot of talk about this gender, the financing gap between male-owned businesses and female-owned. So can you talk about, I guess, women-owned businesses and the kind of support you're giving on your panel and so on?
Exactly. So AGF, and it's important to be mentioned, AGF is the implementing agent for an FDB program called AFAWA. I don't know if you've heard about that.
I have. I need to give us some more information.
Affirmative Finance Action for Women in Africa. It's a program of FDB with the support of G7 countries. So the program aims to reduce this gap. There is a gap affecting women business financing in Africa. And what we are doing is helping to reduce this gap. We have been able to finance under this program 13,000 of women business SMEs. We have been able to disburse, to contribute to the disbursement, because we are not disbursing, we're just providing the guarantee. We have been able to contribute to 1 billion USD of additional financing for these women businesses. What we are doing in this program is the guarantee, the technical assistance, but also in terms of policies, discussions with governments. We are trying to have these three pillars in our proposition in order to change the game, to push the financial institution to dedicate more resources to women business financing.
Fantastic. Look, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. We wish you a great panel. We have to follow up with you, in the future to talk more about the great work that you're doing. Mr. Daniel Nnomo, Head of Portfolio for the Africa Guarantee Fund. Thank you so much for talking to our Rise.
Thank you. Thank you for your point.